Welcome to Los Chavales channel. Today, we're analyzing the 2006 FIFA World Cup round of 16 match between Spain and France. Spain lined up in a 4-3-3 formation. Goalkeeper is Casillas. Backline includes Pernia at the right, Ramos at the left, and the central defenders are Puyol and Ibanez. In midfield, there are Xavi, and Fabregas. Up front, there are Torres on the left, Vieira on the right, and Raúl in the center. France is using 4-2-3-1 formation. Goalkeeper is Barthez. Backline includes Sagnol at the right, Abidal on the left, and the central defenders are Thuram and Gallas. In midfield, there are Vieira and Makelele. Ahead of them, there are Ribery on the right, Malouda on the left, and the Zidane as the attacking midfielder, and Henry as the striker. During build-up, Xavi is the main man to start the attack. Raúl also dropped back to overload the midfield area. Meanwhile, France is defending with 4-4-2 by pushing Zidane forward. Raúl is in midfield area to overload the situation. Raúl successfully attracted Makelele, which gives a space to Fabregas in between the lines. Fabregas then gives a lob pass to Vieira, who make a run behind France's defensive line. France changed their formation to 4-1-4-1 as Vieira pressing Raúl and Makelele becomes holding midfielder. Vieira also presses Xavi to prevent progressing the play. Vieira anticipates the movement of Xavi, who drops back to ask for the ball. Vieira pushed further forward, which makes Malouda has to cover his position. Malouda press Ramos to win the ball, but Vieira drops back to be the passing option. Sometimes Fabregas switches side with Xavi, and he will shift to the flank to drag Vieira out of his position. Fabregas is on the right side instead of Xavi. He moved to the flank and drag out Vieira to the side as well. In some cases, Xavi is positioned a bit more advanced than Fabregas and Xavi during the build-up. Higher up the pitch, Ramos often helps the attack. Spain finally gets a penalty after Ibanez being fouled. When France builds up, Makelele and Vieira was marked tight by Xavi and Fabregas. Sometimes Zidane would drop back to the midfield to ask for the ball. As Xavi follows Zidane, Xavi steps up to cover his position. Malouda shifts to the middle to receive the ball from Zidane. At the same time, Abidal overlaps as Ramos is following Malouda. Vieira gives the ball to Makelele to switch it to the right flank. France always progressed the play through Vieira and then continued to Zidane. Line-breaking pass from Thuram to Vieira helps to progress the play. Zidane gives the ball to Ribery as Sagnol will overlap. Ribery cuts inside and have a combination play with Zidane and Makelele, which then the ball is switched to Malouda on the left. Sometimes Makelele will shift it as a defensive midfielder. He also has a good long pass. Again, Zidane drops back to the midfield to balance the duels. This time, Vieira as an anchor man. Malouda sometimes shifted all the way to the middle to win the battle in midfield. Vieira helps the attack as Henry shifted to the right wing. Zidane gives a lob pass to Henry while Ribery runs inside to the middle. France's goal was created when France has advantage. Ribery gets the ball and passing it to Vieira. Puyol was focused on Vieira and neglecting the movement of Ribery, who runs behind him. In one-on-one situation, Ribery tricked Casillas to score the goal. In the 54th minute, Raúl was replaced by Luis Garcia and Vieira replaced by Joaquin. France also made changes by swapping the position of Malouda and Ribery. During the build-up, Xabi will drop back and Spain changed the formation 5-2-3, while France changed the formation to 4-4-2 while defending. During the counter-attack, Malouda has two passing options. As all Spanish players focused on Malouda, Vieira freely runs behind the defensive line. Higher up the pitch, Vieira will be more advanced, while Makaleli will be asking for the ball. In the 72nd minute, Xavi was replaced by Senna, while in the 74th minute, Malouda was replaced by Govou. Sometimes France defends by changing the formation into 4-2-4, so it creates 4 versus 4 situation at Spanish defensive line. Vieira stick closely to Fabregas, who will be helping to progress the play. Garcia drops back the same way how Raul did in the first half. Higher up the pitch, Torres will drop back to ask for the ball. Joaquin also shifted into the middle when Garcia dropped back. Senna also pushed forward. Senna returned to his position to ask for the ball, while Ramos will overlap. Xabi will send a long through pass as Ramos make a run. France's second goal was created after Zidane's free kick hits Xabi's head. Vieira, who stands freely on the far post, heads the ball in. In the 88th minute, Henry was replaced by Wiltord. France's third goal happens when Fabregas is being pressed by 3 French players. Govou then passed the ball to Wiltord. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.